Hey solar system, show me what you're made of.
Let's go find out.
You've got astronomy and physics, botany and ecology, zoology, geology, chemistry and biology. Wanna understand the world and all that it is? Then sit back and kick it with this list of Science Whiz.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's show. I'm your host, Miss Liz, the Science Whiz. Today we're going to be talking about our home among the stars, the solar system. Our solar system is located within the Milky Way galaxy. It consists of all of the planets, meteors, asteroids, comets, and other things you will find rotating the sun. So let's go on a journey to learn about the objects we can find in our solar system. Moons are natural satellites that orbit planets. Moons are attracted to a planet by its gravitational force, which means the bigger the planet, the greater the gravity, and therefore the greater number of moons that orbit it. In fact, Jupiter has 79 known moons, whereas our planet only has one. The next solar system object we'll talk about are asteroids. An asteroid is a rocky object that orbits the sun. They are mostly found in the region between Mars and Jupiter. We call that region the asteroid belt. Asteroids vary in size and shape. The next object we'll discuss is called a comet. A comet is a small object in space that orbits a star and is made of ice, dust particles, and frozen gases. These comets have highly elliptical orbit and can only be seen from Earth at certain times. For example, Halley's Comet made its last appearance in 1986, the year The Wiz was born, and it won't be seen again until 2061. Meteoroids are a small piece of rock or metal. Once it enters the Earth's atmosphere, we call it a meteor. If it happens to strike the ground, it's called a meteorite. Roughly 17 of these hit Earth each day, but they are rarely large enough or in a populated area, so they're not noticed. But every once in a while, a story arises. Take, for instance, in 1954 in Alabama, a woman was in her home when a meteorite crashed through her room and struck her, leaving her with some minor injuries. Planets are perhaps the most well-known object in our solar system. They are large bodies in space that orbit a star but do not produce light on their own. Let's take a closer look at the planets that make up our solar system. All planets in the solar system revolve around the sun. This orbital period varies from planet to planet based on their distance from the sun. Each planet also rotates on its axis. The rotational periods are unique to the planet. Some are as short as 24 hours, while some are more than 200 days. We group the planets into two categories, terrestrial and gas giants. The terrestrial planets are, in order, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These planets are the closest to the sun. They are grouped very close together, making up only the first 3% of the entire distance of the solar system. This is because they are made up of dense, rocky materials. The gas giants are, in order, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These planets are much farther from the sun. They get this name because they are made of mostly gases like hydrogen and helium. The gas giants are very spread out from one another, very different from the terrestrial planets. It is on these planets you will find very unstable atmospheres and violent storms. They have many moons, and in recent years we discovered all 4 have rings, though they are not as grand as Saturn's rings. Pluto was once considered a planet but has since been reclassified as a dwarf planet due to more recent discoveries about its small size. It is still, however, considered the outermost dwarf planet of our system. Scientists have used lots of models to better understand how our solar system behaves. To learn more about how the distance from the sun affects orbital periods, try this at-home experiment. For this experiment, all you'll need are 2 binder clips, a hollowed out pen or any hollow cylindrical object, and a string. I'm using a shoelace. Take your string and feed it through the pen. Once it's through, you're going to clip a binder clip to both ends of the string. Now your apparatus is assembled. With your parents' permission, take your apparatus outside. You're going to swing it over your head at a consistent speed like a lasso. Then, to change the velocity, you can let go and feed more string through. This should change the speed of your orbit. Or you can pull it closer to you, and this should change it again. What did you notice as the binder clip got closer to the pen? And what did you notice as it got further away? Try it out.
Yo, y'all trying to learn something today? Stick around. We're gonna talk about the solar system today, y'all. Here we go. In the solar system, you'll find the planet Earth. It's been the third planet since the day of its birth. You'll find our little system in the giant Milky Way, orbiting around the sun, rotating the day away.
Now what makes up the solar system? What objects do you see? There's meteors and asteroids and comets like Halley.
They follow their own orbit and most don't go off track, but meteorites can hit the Earth and give their ground a crack.
The planets are big objects that all orbit the sun. Some may have a moon or two, but the big ones have a ton.
Dwarf planets like Pluto were classified but cool. They look a lot like planets, but they're too small and break the rules.
Yo, we out here in space. We ain't frozen, we just cool.
The planets are all grouped by their distance from the sun. Terrestrial are closest and made of rock so they can't run.
Gas giants are way out there, spread out and large in size. These guys are always storming rain and diamonds from their skies.
But planet Earth is home, it's the only one with life. All cause we got water and liquid gas and ice.
This atmosphere is perfect for all living things to breathe. With such an ideal climate, we'll never have to leave. In the solar system, you'll find the planet Earth. It's been the third planet since the day of its birth. You'll find our little system in the giant Milky Way, orbiting around the sun, rotating the day away.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. Next time you're stargazing, don't forget we're just a tiny little system in this giant Milky Way. And as always, keep investigating.
Ready? In 3, 2.
Yo, y'all trying to learn something today? Stick around. Time for the solar system, y'all. Here we go. In the solar system, you'll find Earth.
Oh, wait, I did get it right. My bad.